Need to mute the stream so that echo effect isn't a thing. Alright, I think I'm good.
Okay. 1 second. Let's get items up. Let's get blue fog of war. What are we playing here? Wait. Yes. Okay, Bran. You are blue side.
So yeah, brand support against Zyra support.
Let's get these organized really quick. Zin top. You've got Galio Jax. Okay. Okay, first thing, always try to get off the base at 15 seconds so you can get vision of like any invades or anything like that.
Mm. I was dueling with a friend of mine, so I think him and me were like shooting the shit. But yeah, normally leave base early. Noted.
Which one are they so I can make sure not to talk as much shit about them? You guys are the same. You're gonna make me guess, aren't you?
It's the misfortune.
Okay. I'll try to be a little easier on him.
He popped off, so I think you're okay.
Okay.
But, clearly it was my doing because I'm the best support ever.
Well, there we go. It's the confidence you need. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up since nothing's going on early. We'll just get to laning. Leash, woohoo. Okay. Okay, we're in lane. Nice to be off the start. I like getting that early gold with your Spell Thief. It looks like Bran still gets all the gold. Well, all but one stack now. Okay, so those. Okay, positioning wise, your W, that second W did a little too aggressive there. You walked into auto range of both of them, so they could have just queued you plus both autoed, and you would have taken huge damage. So just try to stay at max range behind minions. Watch out for the volleys. Zyra is going to be using Q plus passive plants that are on the ground. Other than that, just try to stay at max range. As you climb up, people will abuse you a lot more. People will abuse you a lot more for that little positioning thing. That was good harass there. If MF was in range, like that was free.
Doing like a 8-second delay, so hold on.
Yeah. We got the same combo on Zyra. You just need your ADC to be in range to follow up. They're not really playing well. But yeah, when your ADC's not playing well, you've basically got to play to their positioning.
So that trade that I went to like a 3rd health on the Zyra, that was just the misfortune not following up on my poke.
Yeah, you had kill potential on both of them. You're running Ignite. You definitely would have had kills. Like an auto plus Q from MF and you Ignite plus auto, they're dead. They're straight dead. Okay, she missed the binding. Oh, you got her! Oh, man. Had you ignited on the Zyra there, she would have died.
Oh, yep. Even if the Ashe healed, when it, I mean, she would have healed for half, right? Because of the Ignite pass.
But you could have thrown an auto too. So, like, if you were going to Ignite, make sure to throw that extra auto out. Because with early, like, level, your autos are going to do as much as heal's going to do, and it'll just completely negate it, right? So a 50 damage auto with a 100 health heal. Well, the heal's going to be half, so it's not going to be very much, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I think, in that push, I had tried throwing the little pillar of fire behind them, expecting them to dodge, and then they just didn't.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I think you were walking away, so you didn't quite think you were. Yeah, you didn't think you were going to land it. Okay. These are passive plants, so you should be watching passive plants in comparison to her W plants. You want to make sure you're not playing into her while she has W so much. You understand what that means, right? Like, wait for her to use her W before playing up again. Because she'll look for something long range. If she misses it with her W, then you can look to play aggro. Like right here, you do have Jax here, and he just pinged for you and cleared a ward. So you can't really do a lot. They're out of potions also.
Yeah, I should probably get in the habit of checking that.
So if you can get some good poke in now, they're going to be forced to either recall or fight. Okay, so Bush is warded. Unless you were autoing on purpose. I think you were testing to see if it was warded, right?
Well, let me catch up to you. So I ward the other bush, and then I was just autoing. No, I think I was just getting bored and then like semi-helping push the wave with an auto. That wasn't for hiding purposes or testing.
Rip.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing to keep in mind though. Is the
if you're standing in the bush and it autos automatically, then it's warded. Like if you position in the bush without pressing stop, then and it starts autoing creeps, it's definitely warded, 100%.
So that when I just died right there, I think I got charmed by Ari. I was probably too close.
Yep,
I guess.
You walked. Let's go back. I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what happened. So Ari's coming down here. You see Jax. You see the Ari. She's 6. So that's the first thing you look at, and you're like, oh shit. And right there. So she played into you with R, and you played it a little too eager. So you had to assume she was gonna R plus charm, because at level 6 that's her play. That's what she does.
Yeah, I think I was too eager to like collapse on her with Jax.
The best thing that you can do is like wait for her to use her R. But if you're gonna be aggressive with it, you need to probably add a flash to it. So if you're gonna go for the E plus Q, you're gonna like E and then wait for her to do something and flash, so you can flash the charm and then Q after movement. But then realistically, just being in that position with them able to follow up, not necessarily the best idea.
So how's the buy? I got the what did I do? Did I do the?
Okay, you got the upgraded Frostfang. I don't think you need the amplifying tome. What are you going for? Spell Thief?
I was going for haunting guys or boundaries, whatever the first part is.
Oh, okay. No Sightstone? Sightstone's really important. Vision control's pretty
right.
key still.
I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I build it first or second, depending on how the lane's going. Like, if one lane's hard pushing is going to get tower soon, I'll build it because I know we'll be out of laning phase. But if we're still in the laning phase, I'll go for damage. And I got, did I place a pink? I think I did. Maybe I didn't.
I don't know, I wish pink wards said whose they were.
I was just trolling because they knew they had vision of me.
Rip. Oh! The MF ulti! Woo! Oh! Shield's so fucking late. Okay, so when that happened, when you ended up living there, pretty low, but basically in that situation, her only escape is like running back to Ashe, right? She could have gone up, but she doesn't have flash, so she's got to take the quickest route out. Otherwise, you guys just kill her instantly. Had she ran away from Ashe, then she gets no help and there's no chance for her to fight. So, like throwing your Q up, I don't think it was the right idea.
Yeah, I was blind into the bush. Yeah, that makes sense that she would have gone the closest path to the tower. Got a ruby, got the health crystal thing.
Oh shit, Zyra's already back. Oh fuck, we're on the slope. Let's get up there quick. Okay. You've got to be close to 6 now. Like, what is Ashe doing? She's slow as fuck. I don't know. At that health, I probably would have flash queued the Ashe, honestly. You landed the W, you could have killed her. Zyra was only 5.
Mhm.
I mean, it's up to you, though. You don't have to use summoners if you can avoid it. It's probably better to
Yeah,
hold.
I don't think I know brands. Because like typically I play on like one of those like days where like I'm a shitty player, so I'm gonna play support. But it's like a comfort role, I guess. But yeah, I don't know Brand's damage as well as I should.
Okay.
Why I didn't get balls deep on it.
I was kind of... I want to go back here. What did you do in this situation? So landed the root, you can get the W there, a little far back, and you get knocked up, not really much you can do.
I think I had ult at that point.
Yeah,
when,
you did. I don't know, I thought,
what?
like, if you ulted her plus Ignite, like, the ulti's gonna prioritize targets that are ablaze, right? Oh, fuck. We'll just ult here. And you should get a fucking doble. Oh, boy. We're gonna replay that.
Oh yeah. So at the time, I knew the Ashe was gonna ult. I was trying to body block it for the misfortune, even though apparently on the replay I wasn't even close to being in her way. But should have.
So I noticed you're not running Dangerous Game. I really like Dangerous Game for surviving. Had they ignited there, well, she's running Exhaust, she can't ignite. But
Yeah,
had they ignited, you would have died. The Dangerous Game would have saved you.
One that does damage, whatever is on that level. I think there's something on that level that does damage, right?
No, you're running. It's the level with Bandit. So you're most like.
Oh, the bandit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're running Bandit.
I think as a support, I was like, oh, bandit, why not?
Yeah, Dangerous Game's really good. Any mechanic you can get for survival, in my opinion, is like very, very valuable.
Okay.
Dying once, it's 300 gold you give them if you don't have a kill streak. Plus assist, it's 450 gold, just flat.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think of it as like the enemy perspective, living versus getting a gold for every minion I don't touch.
Yeah, generating gold versus denying gold. Nice chunk, half her HP. She's pretty far without a ward though. So like when you see her in a situation where she's pushed the tower with no vision, you can like ping her back, ping careful pings. But versus Zac, you definitely want to get a ward on this bush. If you can't get in the bush, I usually just put it like right here. That way, you'll see in a second where I'm pointing.
Mm-hmm.
Like right here, it'll block off pinks that are on this part of the bush. If the pink is here, you're going to need to put it a little further up so it's out of view. Plus, I like to pop the plant so it doesn't get a free jump over the wall and then an E onto you in lane.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You don't have Sightstone yet. You do have 2 trinkets, though, so you could put one over the wall just to watch. Because he will, like, Zac's jump spot is this tri-bush area. He will try to engage on the lane, especially with you guys pushing.
I think I roam mid, got an assist on Zyra, I think. Not whatever thing.
Okay, got her flash, worth. Anytime you get a flash like that, too, you should try to ping it. That way you have a note in chat of when it's back up, so you can make a play on them, or jungler can come down and make a play on them.
I think I do it more often than not, I just probably didn't do it in that scenario.
Haunting Geist isn't bad. The pen's still good, for sure. You do a lot of damage with it. If you get focused, Brand's a really squishy champion, right? So it's usually pretty free for your jungler, like especially a tank jungler, to come down and engage on you since you're both immobile. So if Zac engages on you guys and followed up into Ashe Arrow, or Ashe Arrow into Zac jump plus Zyra follow up, like you guys are free. Free kills all day. They could just run like Essence, Reaver, Ashe, rush that CDR, and then just gank you all fucking day with Arrow plus Zac jump.
Okay.
So that's why vision is highly important in most situations, so you're not just getting shit on. So right here, I'm going to say this is a decent roam mid, holding the wave, getting the XP, plus gold. It's gonna be very good
Yeah.
on you.
Also, I saw, like, I didn't see Jack's recall at the time. I thought he was bought, so I figured MF would be okay.
Oh, nice. She still got the kill. Well, she went 1-for-1 in that when she got dove by 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
Still pretty decent. Could have gone
He
worse.
wasn't happy that I wasn't here with him. Okay, so yeah, that was one of the things I was thinking about when I submitted this video was roaming there okay and leaving the
It
ADC.
was okay, but the problem with roaming there is you went Geist instead of Sightstone, so she didn't have
Okay.
any safety, knowing if jungler was going to come down or not. So like, you don't have a pink and try, you don't have a ward here, you don't have a ward here, you don't have a ward up here somewhere. Like, just having good vision so they know they can farm safely is really important.
Okay.
Also, like, the thing about vision control, it doesn't only benefit you, but if you see the jungler on a ward, it lets the other side of the map know if they can fight or not, or go for an objective or not, right?
Yeah. Or like, yeah, so like the Galio can be a little more pressuring than he would be because he knows the jungle. Okay, that's good. So here, I think I'm tanking the minions so the ADC doesn't lose any, and I lose like half my health.
Fishy, I have no idea, man. I have no idea about that. Okay, good catch. As Brand, that's like another thing you can do as Brand. Just like if you have a pink or a sweeper, just control the bush and do what you did. Run, MF! Holy shit. You have a command similar to that? I don't. I think the only command I have that you might be confused with is hook count. And I don't know how it works. They just type !H count and it'll just count up. For each time you put the command into chat, it counts.
So now I got a sight stone. That was my next buy. The sweeper.
But I think the command's gone right now.
So at this point of the game, do we still want to be bought because you don't have tower yet?
Well, yeah, it's only 17 minutes. You've got plenty of time to work on it. You really do need to establish good vision control, because Dragon is still here. Mountain's not a bad dragon to have. It'll help you push bigger objectives later. Whether it's towers or other dragons or barons, you know what I mean? So, pushing turret's fine. No. Yeah, here, this is what I'm talking about with the fucking Ashe arrows. Ashe arrow with a Zac jump. It's painful.
Because it's I got preoccupied with clearing wards.
Also,
so,
right there, like your combo, you comboed pretty awkwardly. Oh, that's gonna fucking kill her. Oh my. Oh shit. Oh no.
I actually didn't even see that Zyra kill until now. I was actually really confused at the time.
Yeah, that was funny. The ulti follows her to dragon, aggro's the dragon, and gets you the fucking passive. So okay, so what we need to work on here is you've got to work on that early game vision control. CDR boot's not OP either. Like, the whole thing of Brand's kit is doing percent damage with passive, right?
Yeah.
Or burn damage. It's because you've got the, like, just regular percent damage. I think it's 2% over 4 seconds if you land one spell. And it's, like, what, 12% if you land combo? 12% blow up plus AP scaling.
I think the CDR boots are the recommended ones. That's why I went with them. But so Magic Pen
Yeah,
is
go
better
go for
then?
pen boots. Because that's
Okay.
30 flat pen between Leandries or Haunting Geist and pen boots. Also, Rune Page, you should be running like 20 flat pen or 19.5 flat pen. So pen, quints, blues, reds, and then like armor yellows.
Yeah, I think I only have like 2 rune pages, so I have like generic AD and like generic AP, and that's
Okay.
it.
Well, if that's what you have, you can. That'll work. They're going for top today. Okay, Jax did get the dragon. Woo! Oh, really all you have to do here is stall. They're gonna get probably 2 towers top. I don't think Xin can stop him here. Oh shit. Yeah, they're gonna get 2 towers top. So just, yeah. Stalling in the mid. Wait. Maybe not. It was close. Whatever, you guys got mid out of it anyway. So you almost got 2 top. Right here, they're going to be rotating down mid, so you would technically ward right here, which is already too late because they're here. So instantly walking up to try to push this, I wouldn't try to push it. Getting the 1 because your top laner and jungler already died, you know they're going to be rotating to stop you mid, right? That's the next obvious thing they're going to do. So you could walk up and you could ward, like right here, so you know if they're coming out of here or from up here.
Yeah, I think I did that half-ass ward in the
In
bird
the
camp.
ramp, yeah. You've got to have the other side one, though. That's the more important one, because that's where they're going to be rotating from top.
Okay.
Honestly, sometimes I do both. There's nothing wrong with both.
Brand support, checking the fire for quarter health. Feels good, man.
Holy fuck. Where are you? You are almost here. You walked up a little too far. A lot too far, I'm going to say, actually.
Yeah, I have a bad habit of trying to save my teammates and then dying for it.
So I'm going to go back, like, when he gets to here, that's as far as you go. You walk in a literal melee range of Xin. And you had the ability to get your spells off a lot sooner. So always try to play around max range if you can. That's your zone. If you're playing to max range, they've got to go really hard to try to get to you, right? But you put yourself in like a 1v3 scenario, and it makes it really, really hard to do anything. Like, you're always looking to be at max range so you can just either disengage or commit, basically. Not commit. Never, that's not a good thing. Just max range, always.
So that 1-for-1 should have just been a 1-for-0 on my way out.
Yeah.
If I was at max range, okay.
So basically, like, what you would have done, you would have walked up, you would have ulted right away, and you can use your Q off your R, and then what you're doing, you're using your W to open a lot of the time, but what you're not using or utilizing is that W has 25% bonus damage if you land it after your passive's already on a target. So you get huge chunky damage if you use your W afterwards. So you can R into the Q for the stun, or E Q into the stun, but try to use W after you use another ability.
Okay. So if it's safe, don't lead with W as often.
Yes. You're in a really awkward spot here. Don't have ulti yet either. You're really close to having ulti, but... oh, shit. Rip. I'm gonna go back over this whole thing, too. This is another awkward scenario. You guys don't have great... well, let's go back again. It was a long fight. Like, right here, you're okay to start off with. Zach's coming in, and you guys are... yeah. So as soon as you see, you have the vision of the Zac down here, right? You walked forward before Zac used his E, right? So you're walking into his jump, which is really fucking sketchy. So it's going to be a lot safer to just disengage until his E is down. So don't stack, don't walk into where they can follow up. I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to do it one more time. It's like, you're right here. His E's up, he's coming in. And what you did with yourself, you put yourself in a position to where if his E hits you, his team's in range to follow up and kill you for free, right? They didn't actually land anything, but they were in position to kill you for free. And that's not somewhere you want to be. So watch his E, just walk back away from it. If he jumps in, then you can follow up with the E plus Q, W, and then look to combo off that. If his team follows up and tries to save him, then you could throw your ulti at him and it'll just combo through his whole team, right? So just play back, wait for him to jump, E, Q, W. They're going to walk forward and be like, fuck, he needs help. Let's go in there. And then they're grouped and you're just like, R. And they fall over.
I think at the time I didn't even know it was Zac, because I was so fixated on the fight that had already like semi-started that I totally like lost like.
You were really close to him too. You were like in auto range of him when he was channeling his jump.
That's silver map awareness.
Okay, itemization, what are we doing here? You're going for...
Rylays, I think.
Rylays, yeah. They've only got MR on Zac, so that's not bad. The Rylays is going to help the burn quite a bit.
Wait, one of the two. I remember debating it at the time.
So the other thing, like right here, holding mid is okay, but you don't have any wards on the map right now. Dragon's coming up, which is Air Dragon, but Baron's also on the map, and not having wards when both those are coming up and on the map is sketchy.
Okay.
Okay, you got one ward down, which isn't really that favorable of a location, but you do have a ward. You do see 4 people top. There are 4 top, and they're not pushing the wave, but they could be doing Baron right now, and you guys wouldn't have a clue. From the looks, like, they're 100% doing Baron right now, unless they're just bad. They're bad. They're bad. They could have done Baron. You guys are all bot lane. You should never be bottom when Baron's on the map as 3 people. There should be no more than 1 bot ever, and it should only be a person with TP, Galio. So now you guys are like, oh shit, are they doing Baron? Because you don't have vision over there, right?
I think in a little bit I'll use Baron, because that's the only objective on the map. I think I get caught out trying to ward, which is not ideal.
Yeah, right. Like the problem that you're having right now, or running into, is that you haven't continued to put visual control on the map, so you don't have anywhere to play around that isn't your towers, right? There's no safe place without, like, face checking something. So losing vision control puts you in a pretty bad spot. Fucking Zac also. Holy shit, your team's going way too crazy. Yeah, you're trying to rotate here, but... Oh my, he ended up killing her, holy shit. Oh yeah, you don't want to be here. Your team's dead, you're not going to look to do anything for yourself. Just go for some wards around Baron. So I would stand close to her, yeah, because she's going to get fucking jumped on. She showed on that ward. Oh, rip. Okay, so right now, you need to buy a pink. You need to get a pink on the map. I control Baron at this point with pinks. And I keep wards, like, I like to have a ward in this bush here in the river opening towards mid. I like to have, well, either that, if you have the tower down, you can go for more of a deeper ward, like watching between the alleyway to raptors or to their turrets. I like to put it right here, kind of in a V between the two. So like there, so you can watch the path here plus lane. And I like to get another one in this bush behind red. And then you can hold another one for either this bush or just over the wall in the Baron pit. Now we are watching the full backside rotation. If you've got full control and you've got pressure on the map, those are probably the best wards to have.
Yeah, I think is there like a safe way to ward? Because like
Well, as Brand, you've got
I feel like
several
getting
ranged
caught up in
abilities that aren't
Oh yeah,
targeted abilities. So walking near a bush, you can like throw your W in. So let's say you want to ward here, but you don't know. So okay, so going into Baron Pit, you're going to start with Sweeper to begin with. You should always sweep going in, so you know where their vision control is. If you're walking into their vision control, you don't go past that line. Like you, if you see a ward, you like start fucking juking. So right here, here's the face check. You went into their vision without using Sweeper. So because you haven't had control of Baron at all, or any wards in the area, you don't know where their wards are, so you've got to go into the area using Sweeper, expecting them to have, like, wards somewhere in the area. And now that you're dead, your team's nowhere near position to follow up on Baron, which they're not even doing anything, but... shield for some reason. Galio shouldn't fight that. Can't get away. Just fucking dead. Why are they flashing? We're wasting so much fucking time. You guys are getting a free inhib tower. And he's got a CZ Rot still pushing. Good grief.
yeah.
You guys got an inhib for free. Like, okay, so right now, they all recalled to try to stop bot lane, right? This is your opportunity to go ward Baron. You know they're all on or near base, so you should be going over to Baron. Zin's top, Zach's here. This is like free vision control on Baron. So you don't have a pink on you. You should have a pink on you at all times.
One of my worst habits is not buying pinks.
Yeah, it's rough. I know the pink life. You gotta have them if you want to make those free catches. So then rotated. You're in a pickle. Yeah, just ulti. There's not much else you can do. A little bit of damage is better than nothing. MF, don't go back. So you rotated late. You got one ward down, so you can at least watch where they're going now. No. So even if you guys don't want to play around Baron, you could just ward defensively. You guys have a 6k gold lead, but you could still ward defensively. And you'd be, if you want to ward defensively, you make sure they're not doing Baron. You could just ward this bush, this little bush in the river, and then like one behind it, and have. Well, I always try to get a pink on it.
Mm-hmm.
Back here. Oh shit, you're not there.
Yeah, that fight's totally one without me. I think we end off that fight, maybe?
It doesn't look like quite yet, but your team's really strong. They're leaving Zach up, holy shit. Oh, they got him, okay. Yeah, there's not much time left. You guys can do Baron here, or you can push. You've got a cannon wave. You can get inhib for free. Another one.
I think once I realize they don't need me at all, I think I just push the wave. That's all I can do, I guess.
Okay, so you've got Riley's here, still looking at their MR. Zach's the only one stacking MR, so he's not going to be your prime focus in these things. fight here. I want to go back and see what you did. I want to focus primarily on your engage. Okay, so down mid. Let's go for the E. Zach's going to jump. Zach misses. So right there, you've got the Rylays for the slow, and you've got a good R. They're all fucking grouped. Yeah, they're donezo. What's left? There's still 2 left. Somebody should get in there. Like, Zed has ulti. What's he doing? Just go kill her, Zed. Okay, so that's going to be GG. So basically, try to keep visual control on the map around something at all times. Watch the time areas between Baron and Dragon. If Baron's up and Dragon's coming up, keep one more on Baron's side, but then move over within a minute before spawn time of Dragon, and get visual control set up on that side. As Brand, use your W or Q to check bushes to see if people are in them. Don't face check ever. Try to watch the minimap as well for people rotating on the map. The more people you see, the safer it's going to be to ward, right?
Mm-hmm.
So assume, if you